Heyo, it's Mayo. Well, my friends, it has been an entire year since this pandemic officially became a pandemic, and that means it's been an entire year that I've been quarantined at home. Obviously, since I've been home for a year, I just don't really have any left to give, hence why I'm in this beautiful giraffe onesie. By the way, I'm 6 feet tall. I basically am like an honorary giraffe. Since I'm in remission from chronic illness and being that I'm still technically immunocompromised, I took it upon myself to choose to stay home this past year because I felt like that was the best decision for my health. Since there were so many unknowns with this pandemic, I just made that choice for myself. I felt like it was the best choice for me, and I'm super, super grateful that I was able to make a choice and do what I felt like I needed to do. In the past year, I have gone out. I have seen some family and friends, but it's been very limited number of times, and anytime I've seen people, it's always social distance, not just the minimal 6 feet, but it's always extra distance. In the past year, the only people that I've actually touched are my fiance. I hugged my sister goodbye when she was moving out of state. My grandma cut my hair in July, and I touched hands with one of my best friend's daughters while we were playing outside with sticks. And those are literally the only 4 people I have touched in an entire year. The only people that I've come within 6 feet of in the last year are my fiance, my parents who we live with, my grandparents, who have all been quarantined at home this past year as well, and then my brother and his wife. That's it. I have left the house a few times, like I said, and those outings, my big special outings, included going to my grandparents' house 8 times, and 7 of those times were completely outside and very social distanced. 2 times in late summer I went to my brother's house and we social distanced then. 2 times I went to the beach with my fiance and we were very far away from anyone. 1 week in January I went around and dropped off super belated Christmas presents to a whole bunch of friends and family, and all of that was outdoors and very social distanced. I did do some driving practice over summer too, but it's not like I can go into the DMV and actually get my driver's license and do the testing anytime soon, and it's not like I have anywhere to go or that I can go anywhere. So I've decided to let my permit expire, and I will deal with that later on when I can actually go out in the world. Other than that very short list of big outings, I've really just been at home, keeping myself busy with hobbies, keeping myself busy with YouTube and all kinds of other stuff. So the rest of this video, I am here to share with you all of the fun stuff and neat things that I have done in the past year while I've been home and isolated. Firstly, my proudest accomplishment is I have finished the first draft of my first novel. It's a romance, and it's really always been my dream to be an author, to write novels, and writing romance novels has always been like my ultimate dream. Initially, I was going to start off by writing a book about my life and everything I've been through health-wise, and it just ended up being too soon. It was too triggering, so I shifted gears really quickly and I just started writing a romance novel instead. I've been working on it pretty continuously, pretty rigorously for the past 2 years, and that was my goal, to finish the first draft in 2 years. And then from this point, I have a lot of editing to do, a lot of logistics to figure out, and I'm really hoping that by the end of this year, maybe by Christmas, I will have my first published book. Wish me luck. I also passed some really cool milestones on YouTube this last year. I passed 1,000 subscribers, and I'm actually now nearing 2,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. And I also passed the milestones to be able to monetize my YouTube channel. So I know for you guys that having ads on my channel now may be a little bit annoying, but for me it's really cool because having ads on my channel means that I'm making a little bit of money, and making any money at all doing what I love to do is such a win, and I'm super excited. So thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, and for supporting my channel here. I really appreciate it. Speaking of, I also created a Patreon this year, and if you want to show your appreciation and support for my channel and help me be able to do what I love to do, you can support me on Patreon now. That's another cool thing that I did. I have done YouTube for 5 years now, and I put so much love and effort into what I put out here. And up until literally just like a month ago, I have not made a single cent doing this. So really making anything at all doing this is so cool for me. So any support, whether that's liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, commenting under my videos, or showing some kind of support on Patreon, any kind of support for my channel really just helps me continue to be able to do what I love to do. So thanks. Since I've been home so much this last year, I was able to get much more consistent in creating and sharing content, that being videos here on YouTube, and as well as social media content on Instagram mostly. I don't really use Facebook and Twitter a ton, but Instagram I got more consistent, and I also have multiple blogs. So everything that I do, all of my social media, all of the things that I do are always listed below my videos. I am also getting back into playing music, which is super fun for me. A lot of people now don't know that music was actually my start on YouTube. I just did covers for a year, and I love music so much. When I was sick, music was my therapy. It was my safe place, and I started doing it on YouTube. But for whatever reason, over the years, I kind of fell off and stopped playing music nearly as much, and it's been super fun for me to get back into playing music. I now have a little home studio. You can see that's my mic stand, and then this stuff right here, that's my little new home studio. I got an audio interface, and I got a new microphone and headphones and all that jazz. I have posted my first video with my new home studio, so you guys can check that out. I'm super looking forward to making more music. If you have song requests or anything like that, you can always leave it below my videos. You can also find all of my covers here in this playlist. It's called Heyo, It's Covers. I will link it below. Also this year, I read some books, I colored, I sketched, I painted, I crocheted a blanket. It's fantastic. It's got waves and it's like this awesome minty color. It doesn't photograph great, but it's a beautiful minty color. I crocheted a bag just because. I crocheted a bralette. I crocheted some little cat toys. I sewed some things. I made another dream catcher. I made a dream board, vision board thing. This was actually part of my DNRS that it suggested having some kind of a dream board, and so I finally did that. You can see it over here. It's in all of my videos now. We made a side table that doubles as a hiding place for our kitty litter boxes. I got this idea on Pinterest, and honestly it turned out super cute. Shout out to my dad and my soon-to-be husband for helping make this dream happen. I deeply organized the kitchen drawers. That literally took me like 4 days to do, and it was fantastic. I love organizing. We cleaned the house a bunch and reorganized a lot of things. We cleaned up the garden. We planted some plants and actually kept them alive. Y'all, that's a big accomplishment for me. I am a plant killer. So I am stoked that for the first time in my life this past year, I have kept plants alive. We deep cleaned the garage, and honestly that was probably our biggest project this last year. My hubby has done a lot of the heavy lifting, so shout out to him. We still have a long ways to go in cleaning up the garage, but we've made some really good progress, and stoked. My dad and I made soap with my family's own olive oil. I made body butter using our own olive oil. You can find the recipe linked below. I also am working on being able to sell this body butter, so if you're interested, definitely stay tuned because I'm trying to sell it. I made salt scrub with our olive oil. You can find that recipe linked below. I dried a ton of lavender from our lavender plants in summer or springtime, and I made lots of little lavender baggies. I saved all the lavender and we're going to use it in soap. I made some candles. I danced and sang around a fire under the blue moon on Halloween night. Good times, good times. I cut my dad's hair. That was a fantastic decision. Quarantine, week 3, bad decisions. I made a mala necklace. I got roller skates. I modeled at home a little bit. Shout out to hubby for taking pictures of me, you're the best. Hubby and I started playing chess. That was super fun. I dressed up a lot for Halloween. Again, shout out to hubby for being a good sport and dressing up with me. As you can tell, I love to dress up. For this upcoming year of continuing to quarantine at home, because obviously we're not going to be out of this pandemic anytime immediately soon, unfortunately, I will be staying home probably for the next year as well, and I plan to just keep diving into my hobbies and making the most of my time here at home and enjoying my time here at home and enjoying my time with my family and my pets. My God, I love my animals. I am obsessed with them. They're everything. They're my best friends. This next year, I am most looking forward to publishing my first novel. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm gonna be an author. I'm also really looking forward to getting back into music and just continuing to create content to share with you guys. I have so much in the works and so much that I'm working on that I'm really excited about and really enjoying. And I appreciate so much that you guys like to watch my stuff or read my stuff or, you know. Also, I have a wedding to plan. My fiance and I are getting married in 2022. Our plans have changed a little bit due to the pandemic. We have been trying to decide how exactly we want to do this, and we still don't have a set plan. But once we do start planning things more, once I do start like doing more wedding stuff, I'm gonna try and film it and share it because, I don't know, I think that's fun. Keeping up with Mayo. So anyway, that's exciting too. We'll be getting married in less than a year. Someone wants to marry me. Like, what? Anyway, that's today's video, and I just wanted to end by saying thank you so much for watching my stuff and supporting me and all of that jazz. Be sure to always like my videos if you like. You can't even see my thumbs right now, good God. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you like my content, check out my blogs, my businesses, my social media stuff. They're always linked below my videos. You can come support me on Patreon if you really want to. I would so appreciate that. I hope you guys are safe and happy and healthy. I strive to uplift with everything that I do and everything that I put out, and I hope that what I put out brightens your day a little bit, you know? I hope it brightens your day. If you guys have any questions, comments, or video topic requests, you can always leave it in the comments below my videos. I work really hard to look at all of my comments. You can also DM me on social media if you ever have something that's a little bit more private. Like I said, my social media links are linked below. Instagram is probably the best way to reach me because I'm on Instagram like all the time. We all are, let's be honest. I have a goal this year to cover all of my topic requests, and if people request the same topic a lot, then that topic gets bumped up in my queue and I will do it sooner. So if you ever have something that you really want to see and you see that someone already commented, make sure to give that comment a like. Or if you have something you really want to see, then just comment it below and I know how many people have requested it. So just saying. Thanks for being here with me today, guys. Thanks for being here on the interwebs with me for the past year. I appreciate you. Classic Mayo. When the night has come, and the land is bright, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.